spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and
You can catch me at the hot spot.
it's the BR18.
All right, Rick, on the morning show, 28 minutes after the hour time for the hot spot. What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brett Tatan, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Diddy was sentenced to 4 years and 2 months in federal prison last Friday, and that's longer than what he and his attorneys had expected. His legal team asked the judge for a 14-month sentence while prosecutors wanted him to serve 11 years behind bars. He was ultimately given 50 months. Diddy must also $500,000 fine, part of which will defray costs of imprisonment. The sentencing hearing lasted for several hours, during which prosecutors blasted Diddy for scheduling what they called a speaking engagement in Miami. The judge said a sustainable sentence had to be given to send a message that abuse of women is met with accountability, adding that the court is not assured that Combs would not commit these acts again. Diddy has already spent over a year in jail. He was arrested in September of 2024, and he will get credit for time served. Now, Cassie's attorneys reacted to the sentencing and issued a statement saying, while nothing can undo the trauma caused by Combs, the sentence imposed today recognizes the impact of the serious offenses he committed. We are confident that with the support of her family and friends, Miss Ventura will continue healing, knowing that her bravery and fortitude have been an inspiration to so many. So how do y'all feel about this 4-year sentence?
He gonna do less than that.
Yep.
I saw a lawyer break it down over the weekend that said that he could possibly be out as early as next year. He can get a year off for the drug program because he has a drug issue.
Right.
It's like a 500-hour program that you take, and that'll take a year off of your sentence.
Okay.
And then he also is eligible again for the time that he's already served, and you do 85% of the remaining time that he would have left. So he could really do like 9.5 months at this point.
Okay, so less than a year.
He could do that.
Okay.
Now, I'm not illegal. I'm just telling you what a lawyer said over the weekend. I happened to catch that.
So do they have to let him do that?
Yeah, he's eligible.
He's
Yeah.
eligible. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that wouldn't be fair to Cassie. She said she's terrified right now. She can't sleep at night and stuff thinking about him and all the things that he did. So, I mean, if he served those times, maybe she have enough time in her brain to come to terms with, being comfortable with living back in the world without him there.
I think no matter what, she's going to have that trauma forever.
Yeah.
Like,
Unfortunately,
no matter
she
what
went
he
through,
gets.
years and years of whatever she
Yeah.
went through. And no amount of time that he does is going to fix that.
Right.
But the law is kind of the way the law is. So.
Right. So those programs are available to him for him to be able to get like an early release. Less than that 50 months. All right, y'all, moving on. Last week, Friday morning, Tyrese turned himself in to the Fulton County Jail. He was then hit with one count of cruelty to animals just before 6 a.m. He was released shortly after on a $20,000 bond. His dogs are accused of killing 5-year-old Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, which was in the neighbor's yard a little less than a mile away. Now, Tyrese's cane corsos allegedly got out of the house and were running around his neighborhood unattended late at night on September 18th. And according to Fulton County Police, they say Tyrese had been warned multiple times to keep a tighter leash on his dogs. And Tyrese says, I have no idea I would ever wake up to this nightmare. Please know that my heart is broken for you. I am praying for your healing and for your beloved pet who never deserved this. I remain committed to facing this matter with honesty, responsibility, and compassion. Now, according to TMZ, Tyrese's 5 dogs are currently at one of his friends' houses. Authorities are reportedly unclear on what will happen with the cane corsos. And this breaking overnight, Tyrese's grandmother was detained at his house when his house was searched when cops executed a search warrant in connection to the incident. Now, I saw a video of this when they were searching the house, and they had the grandmother in the back of an SUV. I think she was handcuffed. Now, that really upset me.
Wow.
That really upset me.
What they got to search his house for in a dog case?
Why would they search his
house? Why you in my house
maybe
and my dogs got loose?
I feel like they was trying to find...
Detain the grandmother.
Exactly. Oh, I don't know.
All
but
of that.
All
of that is too much.
That upset me. I couldn't imagine it being me. And they, and they got my grandmother in handcuffs in the back of a police car like that.
That's gonna be a whole nother charge.
Yeah,
right there
that
for most
right
people.
there. That was to me was unnecessary, and that's just my opinion. But I just think that was so.
My grandmother wouldn't have been upset with being in the back of the police car, but the fact that she wasted some good liquor.
That part. Just opened up that
Talking
bottle.
about- There's a difference between your grandmama and my grandmama. My grandma had ice cold Miller High Life.
Come on now.
And then if that ice would have melted in that beer, they would have had to tase her.
Hey, baby.
Miller High Life in that tall can.
Man, yeah. Man, natural light. Come on.
Natural. All right, y'all. We're going to wrap up the hot spot. But for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. And you can catch me on all my social media at Brad. Coming up next, we got Rock T with the joke of the day. Oh, my goodness. That's next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.